Oh, hello, Leon. You again? Lovely. Hello, my name's Damien, and I'm that Trucking Football Manager, and welcome back to Europa FC for two more European ties. The first two of the Europa League group stage with, I want to say VfL Wolfsburg, and I know that's not right. Legia Warsaw, there you go. Next country over, it'll be fine. Legia Warsaw and Olympic Lyon. Well, remember, Lyon are the scary one in this group, and it's worth remembering that last season, by the way, this is what's been happening since you've been gone. We beat Melililala, Benamiel, and Luletano by an average by 17 goals to 2 between them. They're all fitness games, nothing important. Anyway, Legia Warsaw. Legia Warsaw, I don't believe we've ever met. That's not true. We have met them before and we lost twice. When was that? 2022. That was before I got here. So fair enough. It doesn't really count. A 5-3 defeat and a 3-2 defeat. So we've got to put the record straight. But to be fair, a 3-2 defeat back in the days when Sheikh Diaby and Luca Murphy were here. Who is that? No idea. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. But what I was trying to get to was Lyon. We played them last season, obviously. We only actually lost by 1 goal over 2 games. They're not incredibly terrifying. Look at those yellow cards. Holy smokes. Right. Anyway. The other thing that's happened since you've been gone is we've played some international games and we played Austria and got smashed. We didn't actually get smashed. That's the thing that's annoying about it. We went 2-0 down very quickly. Williams pulled it back to 2-1. Forgive me rubbing my eyes. It's hay fever season. And until the 72nd minute, we were in danger of pulling it back to level. You'll notice Jake G got himself sent off. There's nothing left to say, is there? But they scored in 72, 76, and 80 to make it way more flattering than they deserved. And then we played Liechtenstein and beat them 6-0, which is slightly disappointing, if we're being honest. Emmanuel Williams won, Luke Reese with 4 of them, and Taraj with 1 of them. But again, we made 3 changes at half time because it was over. Well, it wasn't quite over. I think it was 52nd minute I made the changes, but you know. And we are still playing in the Victoria Stadium with a 2,226 capacity. So we didn't follow Europa into the Europa Stadium, which is a bit disappointing again. Once again with the club info, which I think I was going to show you before and I forgot. We have got the youth recruitment and junior coaching budget improved. They came to me saying, hey, do you want more performance analyst wages? It's like, sure, if you want. I don't really care. So here's the facilities now. I did mean to do this in the last episode and completely forgot. 7,086 capacity. Average corporate facilities with great training, adequate youth, exceptional academy coaching, and good youth recruitment. I think we're a long way from being able to do any better than that. So that's one of the reasons I'm going to leave. There's nothing I can ask for that's worth asking for, so we won't bother. The only thing we're failing on at the minute is the wage budget, but again, once the league season gets close, I'll be able to change the prize monies around and put that in the wage budget, and it'll be fine. That's the wrong button. I don't believe anything else has happened because we can't sign anyone because we've got no money because the board won't give us any of the £6 million that is in the transfer that is in the bank balance. Well, £5.6 million now, but you know the season will start soon. Okay, fair play. We're going to lose about 2 million of it over the course of the season, I reckon. But that's fine. We'll just win some games. It'll be fine. We're playing Legia Warsaw. How badly could it possibly go? Don't answer that. Lewis Webb is in goal with Ola Akiowu, Lee Kiezu, Sol Shotton, and Benny Kuto along the back 4. Anar Snave and Martin Swiderski are in the middle. It is Martin, isn't it? Yes. Dale McGrewer and Russell Stewart are the wingers. Emmanuel Williams and Luke Reese are up front. I have no idea why I chose this time to use their full names, but I did. As you can see, Banda's been getting most of the friendly football, but that's fine. He's leaving on a free at the end of the season. He's transferred, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because he's here until January no matter what. Because we're not going to sell him for January. Because there's no one to replace him. Okay? Okay. So that's aside what I just said. Let's go see if Legio Warsaw is still a threat. A threat. Threat with an F like a cockney. Threat. Again, snotty. Hay fever. Don't. Ugh. Anyway. It's if I'm even less coherent than usual, that is why. Also, I just drilled some holes in my model railway baseboard, and I think some of the sawdust went in my face. We have no referee. That's inconvenient. It's like that one advert with Howard Webb in it and Ben Shepherd and all that lot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. If you do, you remember that Respect advert. It had Capello in it, didn't it? Lyon are smashing Austria Vienna. That's fine. We could do with doing a little bit more. Nothing's actually happened in this game with 10 minutes till half time. Here's a highlight. 37th minute. Brozovic with a long ball forward. Schotten nods it all the way home. And Webb first time to Chiesa. Schotten again. Snaith. Out wide to Okiowu. And here's Stewart. Does a little pirouette. Gives it back to Snaith. Snaith lifts it forward. Reese looks onside to me. Luke Reese panics and put it into the car park. Or the fire station or whatever it is that's behind that stand. Why do we have the exact same thing behind our stand that they had behind theirs? Wait, where are we playing? This looks alarmingly like the Victoria Stadium to me. Happy if we want to keep it up. Let's go with that. I mean, no one's really turned up, have they? On either side. This looks a lot like the Victoria Stadium. How do we... How? Schedule. Why are we playing at the Victoria Stadium? Why? Home matches should be played at the Europa FC Stadium. All our European home matches. That one played at Europa FC Stadium. That one played at Europa. Why is that being played at the Victoria Stadium? Are they all being played at the Victoria Stadium? They're all being played at the Victoria Stadium. Why? The only benefit to being in this competition is the gate money from bringing in a team like Lyon, and we don't get that because we're in the Victoria Stadium. That's not very fair. Hey, look, the attendance is 2,226. Who would have thought it? Gaetano, give us a game out wide, won't you? Swiderski's tired, as always. Oh, fine, Jake. You can play a game. If you get sent off now, at least it won't matter too much. Napoli 9, Feyenoord 2. Holy smokes. How glad are we not in that group? Motu to Nanu. Ibrahimai to Motu. Sobotinski to Jasinski to Anusievich. And this is getting harder. Okiowu intercepts. Caetano. Thank you very much. Down the line, mate. Williams is on the run now. He's given up. Never mind. Caetano, you're on your own. Reese is in the middle. Cuts it all the way back to Okiowu. It's a good ball, really. Cross comes in late. McGrew is under it. Over the keeper. Hits for crossbar. Not this again. Crane. That's too many consonants in a row. Crane. Maybe. Kuto's cross, and it's bounced around. Caetano knocks it back to Kuto. Cross comes in again, and it doesn't quite make it down to McGrew. Do we have time to start the move again, or will it end? Schotten, it ends. No, the ball comes to Schotten, and it's just like, nope, we're done now. I mean, a draw would be a fine result. 10 to play. The defence is looking pretty knackered. McGrew is not looking great. We don't have a left winger. We could put Caetano on the left and Daniel Ward on the right. Let's do that. Doesn't exactly improve the side, but it gives more fitness. Brozovic, 80th minute. Big ball forward. Chiesu's under it, wins it well. Caetano to Gigi? What happens if I take the piss out my own players' names? That's the question. Does that mean we're going to score? Because I'm referring to him as a Gigi. Anyway, Okiowu to Williams. Back to Okiowu again. Snaith lifts it forward. Williams looks on to me. Cuts it back to Reese. Think it's going to count, folks. The referee's run off. Luke Reese buries it, and we're 1-0 up with 9 to play. Let's knock this one back down to cautious. I never usually do that, but why not, right? That ball back to Okio made it look like it was over. Snave's ball forward was lovely. Williams back to Reese. And Brajovic doesn't even bother to dive. Jasinski to Valencia. Probably not that one. Any of the ones you're thinking of, really. Jasinski sends it home. Williams goes chasing. But it's forward again. Okio heads it forward to Ward. Williams. Back to Ward. Let's make it 2. End it here. Ward cuts back. Intelligent play. Snaith finds him again. He's tiny, isn't he? He's missed Reese and it's going forward, but Shotton's got time and space. Shotton to Snaith. Kiezu to Snaith. Kiezu. Over the top. Nobody up there. It's headed to Sobosinski. And forward it goes. And that's a great ball out wide to Ibrahimai. Nanu to Motu. Makosa to Ibrahimai. Kuta with a fantastic tackle. What a tackle that is from behind on a yellow. Webb fires it forward. Reese can flick it on. He doesn't go up for it. Caetano will watch it go for a throw-in. And Kuta with an amazing tackle. I mean, money-saving tackle there. There's 4 minutes of added on time. It's not been the most exciting game of football, and it's not over yet. And Motu taps it into the empty net, but the linesman hasn't moved, and the referee's running the wrong way, so I think it's going to be offside. Oh. That highlight came out of nowhere as well. Like, it's one of those highlights where you go, oh, it's not going to count. He is on. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely onside. But the way that... Oh, not again. Come on. This one's got to be off. Webb's done the most bizarre star jump in the world. If we are offside from 2 late... a minute apart. That one's disallowed. A minute... Those came out of absolutely nothing. Like, I have regularly said... I don't like it when a highlight goes on for 10 minutes before anything happens. And I also don't like it when a highlight starts with the ball that gets delivered in for the assist. Like, how are you meant to judge? Unlucky tonight. Unlucky tonight is absolutely right, I think. I'm not certain we deserve to win it. But once we had the lead, we didn't deserve to lose that lead, if that makes sense. Arsenal have just won 1 each with Lille. Something's going a bit wrong there. What happened in the other one in our group? 3-0 Lyon. So, Lyon are on a high then. We're going to receive £179,000. Okiowu, outstanding defensively. Brilliant, mate. Right, we've got about 2 weeks to go and the cup final of the Pepe Reyes Cup before we can play Lyon. I'm going to skip the Pepe Reyes Cup final. Nobody cares. And I'll see you in Lyon in 2 weeks. See you there. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm looking to make sure it's recording because I still panic about that now. You're up there. See you in a minute. Oh no. We were defeated in the Pepe Reyes Cup final. How will we ever handle this disappointment? Anyway, let's move on. I mean, we were mugged. 90 plus 1 minutes. He's offside. He's offside. He's not. We're pretending he's offside for the benefit of it. So we played a weakened side. Team sheet. There you go. Well, it's literally on the page. Bando was in goal with Kuto, Shotton, Chiesa, Ramuni, Ronan, Galliano, Stuart Caetano, Johnson, Ward. It was not a strong team we put out. Not a particularly weak one, but I don't care about the Charity Shield of Gibraltar, I'm afraid. One day we're going to care about winning that. At the next club, probably. But it is not this day. Playing Lyon today. That always goes well. Webb is in goal with Kuto, Shotton, Kiezu, and Okio along the back four. Swiderski and Snaith in the middle. Stewart and McGrew, Reese and Williams. It's the way to go. It's about as good a time as we get. The biggest problem we've got at the minute is one of the strikers, youngster strikers, who I now cannot find. Oh, I sent him down, didn't I? Because he was annoying me. Europa FC. Where's the button with the pint? There we go. Squad. Michael Eastwood. This man, drink him in, ladies, drink him in. This man kicked off at me for not including him in the Europa League squad. This one. No, really, this one. I pointed out to him that he's nowhere near good enough for the Europa League squad. I had included him previously because Caetano was injured, and for one round I put him through, but then I dropped him again, and quite rightly too. So he might not be here for much longer. We'll see how he goes on. Like I say, there's a quarter of a decent player in there, the speed and the dribbling and the flavour, but no. So that's where we are with that. We're playing our strongest side, I would say, against Lyon. I don't think we could have made this any stronger. I don't think there's anyone who would really massively improve it. So, pressure's all on them. What have we got to lose? Also, I have faith. Their manager is still Vincent Kompany. And their little tin pot ground that looks like a shed. No way, hang on. Magnificent stadium. Why didn't we build one of these? Why did we build the Europa FC stadium to be 6,000 strong and for some reason not be eligible for European competition? Stewart's taking an early corner for us. Swings it in well. And Chiezu gets up but doesn't quite get up high enough. McGrewer is trotting back to get it. Gets there in the end. Early cross in, straight to the keeper. Maximiano. I feel like there's an L missing. It should be Maximiliano, surely. No? No. Okay, fine. Be like that. Shotton heads it down. Swiderski to Snaith. To Reese. Turns his man beautifully. And fires it through the goalkeeper. And we are 1-0 up. And that is something right there from Reese. I mean, a centre-half player for Lyon who's called Colin is a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. But Reese turns Colin inside out with that turn. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then just thunders it at the keeper, who just doesn't react fast enough. And it doesn't get a lot better than that, does it? Never mind, we're coming back for the kickoff highlight. So our joy will probably be short-lived. Colin sends it out wide to Christensen. Zito to Christensen again. We are getting good pressure on them, but you just feel like they're just going to play it around us. Petit in front of Vidovic, who was surely offside. Doesn't matter. Webb makes the save. And Okio hacks it away. And we are 1-0 up. Derian throwing into Camara. Or Kamara, probably. Derian again. Vidovic to Kamara. Oh, Stewart wins it off him. And it's 3-on-3 if he plays it right. Goes through himself, has a go, and the keeper tips it over. And they don't like the high press, do they? They do not like the high press. So let's keep it up. Stewart with the corner swings it in. Chiezu's under it, doesn't get up. Stewart won't win that race against Felipe Souls. Well, not if he bottles out of it. Oh dear. And 15 minutes in, we're not hanging on, are we? We're actually doing really well. We've had 2 shots, but one of them scored. That's what matters. What's the other game? I've already forgotten. Webb with a first-time hacked clearance. Williams under it, doesn't compete. Kamara. Back to Ribeiro and Vidovic and Kamara and Suarez. Vidovic. Suarez. In front of Petit. He's quick, isn't he? Webb could have easily made that save. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do there. I feel like there was a save to be made there with Webb. Like, that's not... Let's watch it again. He's already decided he's not going to win it and looking the other way. That's an easy save. Before he's hit the shot, he's looking the other way. Here's Colin to Suarez. Zito. Christensen back to Colin. Colin sends it all the way home. Maximiano. Okiowa wins it well. Stewart to Williams. That's beautiful round the corner football. Swiderski in front of Reese. It's not a great ball. Colin gets it wrong again. Oh, Colin. Oh, I'm going to sign him. Colin takes all the weight off it. I don't know if you can hear the background noise yet again. I've opened a window because it's hot and I apparently live in an industrial area. Who knew? Swiderski finds Colin. I mean, what can you say? What can you say, Colin? I mean, the first one's not really a mistake by Colin so much as just being outdone, but still. Kuto throws into McGrewer. I mean, this is a residential area. Properly residential at that, and yet there's always something industrial going on. Snaith misses Kuto. It's not a great ball. Zito hacks it clear, and it's a good ball to Petit in the end, or Petit. Suarez back to Petit, and Vidovic. Chiezu's got the pace and wins it beautifully. McGrewer back to Kuto. Shotton. I've noticed that with this particular crop of defenders, we don't automatically panic when they go sliding in for a challenge on a yellow card, in quite the same way as I do with the others. Colin heads it forward, and he finds a teammate. Snave's on the yellow, but he's not Jake G, so I'm not too worried yet. Kamara. has a go, and Webb saves it and holds it. And Lewis Webb, he is a hell of a player. Legia are 1-up on Austria Vienna. That's good news, I think. McGruer clatters Christensen, and he's gone. What's he gone for? It was a poor tackle. It wasn't that poor, surely. Looks like we're playing 3 up top, guys. Anyone playing that hole? Anyone playing that hole at all? No. It's half time, basically. Right, put him in there and see what happens. I mean, there's literally like 30 seconds to play. We just have to work harder to get a result. Also, I have faith in you to make the difference, and make the difference, and make the difference, and... Disappointed to be red carded. I mean, that's better than... I can't play with 2-man midfield, can I? Who have we got? We've got Jake G. That's the man to bring on when you're already down to 10, isn't it? Right, Snaith, you quite like a ball winner role. Let's do that then. Ball winning midfielder defend. Already on a yellow. Yes, I have noticed. Fine. Jake G for Stewart, who's not had an amazing game. He'll have to sit in there and he'll have to be a deep line playmaker defend. Swiderski, you can drop yourself to advanced attack. There we go. Not much of a drop, but at least it means you won't go charging forward quite as often. We're 2-1 up as it stands. I mean, that's probably about to change, but Darian's throw in to Zapata. Mendes to Vidovic, who hits it first time, and Webb watches it wide with confidence. The same confidence I had, honest. 56. We're still winning here. I don't know what to make of this, honestly. It's a bit weird. Half an hour to play. Let's chuck some praise out there. Highlight has started. That was an error. Well cleared by Snaith. And here's Reese. Reese is taking on Alderete. Hey, where's Colin? Colin, come back. Swiderski in front of Reese again. Finishes it. And that's going to count as well. And Luke Reese, with a hat-trick, puts us 3-1 up away at Olympic Lyon. I'm scared. We're down to 10 men, guys. Did you not notice? Reese, I mean, Colin's been hooked, obviously, for being dreadful. Alderete's not a lot better, is he? Reese leaves him in the dirt. Their goalkeeper just starts shadowboxing long after the ball has gone by. They've got a kick-off highlight. Darian to Rangoli. Okyo lunging in. Let's do less of the lunging in, guys. No, please don't. Darian's cross comes in, and it's blocked away, and it's held by Webb again, who's having another stormer. And there's 20 to play. Snaith is looking unfit. Well, not unfit. What's the word I want? Tired. That's the one. Great ball to Okyo, though. How can you get rid of him when he does that? G is in support in Acres, but he's put the cross in instead. Swiderski hits the defender. And we're 4-1 up in Lyon. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, that ball from Snaith is gorgeous. And you look at the space G gets himself into here. That's the ball right there. Just drop it in here. Instead, crosses it in. Swiderski volleys it into the defender, but with the other foot, just tucks it away gorgeously. Right, changes. 73rd minute. We need to fitness. We need to fitness. We're going to take off Swiderski for Fire and then Snaith for Ronan. Maybe those two are better off the other way around. They don't actually seem to care. And we're going to go with that and hope neither the centre half gets booked, because they already have been. I still don't feel like that was a red card, by the way. Just for the record. Kuto's corner, 10 to play. Drives it in low. And that's a good header from Chiesa and it's blocked away. Okyo heads it back to Kuto. Ronan. Kuto's in space again, but he's gone back to Shotton. Probably the right decision. And the highlight ends. Reese is 0.1 of a mark away from a perfect game, by the way. Did you get one more like solid pass? He screwed it. 9.8. Oh, 9.9 again. I think it was 9.8 in the end. Gutted. 9.9. Woo! Not 10 though. Not 10. Sack him. Sell him. What a day. 4-1 winners. Away at Lyon. We're top of the group. And every other result's gone our way. Well, the other result. Legia have drawn 1 each with Austria Vienna, which means we're 3 points ahead of Vienna, 2 points ahead of Legia Warsaw. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Now, what happens when we say, oi, appeal? We're dismissed for a bad tackle and the referee's decision was probably justified. I'm going to appeal. £538,000. Lovely. Company disappointed with humbling defeat. Well, yeah, you would be, wouldn't you? Handshake superb. Right. Well, I think let's just see what happens after the appeal. Come back. Doesn't say. Never mind. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please do like, sub up if you are new, all of that good stuff. I'm tempted to skip the Austria-Vienna games. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they're not that much of a threat. Oh, that's arrogant though, isn't it? They're quite close together, but it's boring for you guys. No, I think I am going to come back. I think I'm going to come back for Legia and Lyon. I think I'll play through a bit and I'll come back for Legia and Lyon. Again. I mean, you know, we're talking about it being boring watching the same teams over and over again. Those 2 games will determine the group, so let's do that. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on another day. Whichever day this is, it will help if I knew that. Monday, maybe? Is Monday next? Monday might be next. I'll see you at some point. Have a splendid one. Bye-bye.